Hey, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that is struggling. They don't know how they're going to be able to, I don't know if it's speak up or let go of something. But with the Three of Swords in the reverse, usually I see somebody that is healing. And for this situation, because we've got Strength in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse, it feels more so like this is somebody who's letting that pain from a connection really kind of bring them down or overpower their willingness to see themselves as able to conquer this or deal with this situation. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I'm just going to start off by saying it's important to believe in yourself. So if it helps for me to say, I believe in you, then start there. View it as like a little bit of a snowball situation, right? You just add a little bit at a time, and then it'll start to feel like it's something you can actually do something about, right? Hello there, Jess. She's asking about how live works on my end. So I can see that there is like that the camera is live. And I think you have to be in the live chat at the very beginning to see me trying to take the thumbnail. But I always have this issue where I'm taking like really serious pictures and then I laugh at myself. So you probably saw me doing that, where I was like, okay, this is kind of a serious title. I don't want to be like, "Rah, ha, ha, ha." But I also have the cat ears on, so it's hard to take me serious at all, right? I can't help it, you guys. I felt like wearing the cat ears. Do you see them? But anyways, hello, Jess. Hello, dude. How's it going? What's up, GP? Hello, cool girl. Welcome to the club. Hello there, DeMarco. Rar. Hello, Hayden. How we doing? It looks like it's an Aqua Legend day. Quick reminder, I'm offering a special right now. If you want to know what's up for the remainder of 2024, you can find my email address in the description box below for $25. I want to do just a little bit of a what you need to know for the rest of the year. But let's dive in. Oh, and also thank you to all the people who have spread the word, told a friend. I've had a lot of referrals, and I appreciate you so much for doing that. Thank you. We're going to dive in with the situations deck. What else do we have on that situation? So there's something that is happening today, and that means your today. Okay, so like I'm recording this in October, but you might watch this in November. You might watch this in February. This is about today that you're watching it, okay? We have somebody that has kept something secret, not wanted to admit something, perhaps. Yeah, because they've been running away from it. So to me, this looks like somebody that has like a little bit of a reality check or something that kind of jolts them awake. You've got desire, sold, obsession in the reverse. Ooh, okay. So we have somebody that has been stuck in a bit of a depression. This person has been not very successful in terms of identifying what they can do to move on from this sense of heartbreak that they've had until either they find themselves attracted to somebody new or they find out their object of affection has moved on. I'm kind of leaning towards the first one, to be honest. I feel like there's an obsession that is evaporating, or somebody who has been stuck on a person from the past is realizing they have affections for somebody new. But let's get the tarot on it, shall we? We'll see what else we can find out. I'm going to go with, oh gosh, the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What else do we have? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely something here about timing and somebody listening to their intuition. You may have had a timeline in your mind. You may not realize that there's a timeline you're on, but there was an obstacle that kind of derailed you or your person, and that is being corrected. So if you, that's a good way to put this. All right, let's say you're in a canoe and one of you has bulky muscles and the other of you looks more like me. And you're both putting in everything you've got. You're going to end up going in a circle, right? Because one person has more muscles than the other. This is like you find out how to compensate for that. You know, the person with actual muscles pulls back a little bit, and then you can start going in a straight line, right? There's something here that makes things seem more approachable or doable. And that helps this person who's been stuck in a little bit of a funk entertain the idea of something new or entertain the idea of letting go of that because timing lines up in some way. We have the Emperor in the reverse, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. So it feels to me like the person who is coming out of a depression or a sense of feeling stuck would be our High Priestess, because this is the person that has the Ace of Swords coming out next to them. But the Emperor in the Emperor in the reverse is on the like past side, right? Ooh. Okay, so this is interesting. So on this particular High Priestess, it's actually like really hard to see because of the background. But for this High Priestess, there's really only one crescent on top of her. I don't know, do we call it a hat? It literally looks like a traffic cone, you guys. Don't hate me, but it's like sitting on a pumpkin. This deck is ridiculous. I love it though. It's comical. But look, it's a crescent moon that is only facing the past, okay? If you were to look, this might take a while, forgive me. If you were to look at the Rider-Waite, when you see the High Priestess, there are 3 moons on her hat, right? Maybe this is why I wore the cat ears today. There's a significance tied to each of those moons. The crescent moons are facing towards the future, towards the past, and the full moon is the present, right? So this High Priestess has insight into past, present, and future. But this High Priestess is thinking about the past. The only crescent or the only moon on this High Priestess is facing this Emperor in the reverse. So this feels to me like we have an Empress who has looked towards what has prevented them from moving forward and realized or seen, you know, the truth of what this person was actually doing. This High Priestess has realized you were trying to manipulate me. You weren't really trying to do right by the situation. And that's what got me stuck. I'm not going to give you that power anymore of keeping me stuck. So it does feel like we have a High Priestess that is liberating themselves from a situation where maybe they had a little bit of an obsession or felt like they had to kind of like baby a situation. Hello, Atala. How are you doing? That sounds great, dude. I can't wait to do that for you. Hello there, Jane Doe. How are you doing? Yes, this is to like let you all know I have been reviewing the Halloween costumes. I don't want to do like the same ones that I already did 2 years ago. If you don't know about those videos, you can find them. You go to my channel's page And then underneath the videos tab, you scroll very little because most of my content is under live streams, right? You go under video and scroll, I don't know, like 8 videos, 10 tops. You'll see me in like a Velma costume, a pirate costume, a fairy, and a Renaissance chick. So I'm trying to avoid those costumes. I want to do something different. And I have plenty of costumes. I just have to like see which ones I can all find, right? But yeah, I will be doing that probably starting this weekend. Maybe on Monday, but probably this weekend. So we've got 10 of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a lesson being learned here by this High Priestess. And what I'm really focused on is this moon on the 10 of Swords is facing the future. So we have somebody that is no longer stuck in the past. This is somebody who realizes, if I didn't get the love from that connection, then pouring more love into it doesn't actually solve the problem. It still needs to be, I mean, that canoe analogy is working out pretty well. You both have to put in the same amount of power. If one person is putting in all the power, then you're just going to go around in a circle. So we have this High Priestess looking to the future and realizing there needs to be a connection that actually pushes me forward instead of just makes me go in a circle. So if this person that they have had feelings for or felt heartbroken over is a King of Wands in the reverse, somebody who is unwilling to take action or go for whatever it is that they want or whoever it is that they want, 6 of Cups in the reverse. If they are toxic or karmic in some way, then this High Priestess is saying, okay, you know what? I see now the folly of, being obsessed or pursuing this when I was the only one that was actually putting in effort. I was the only one that was rowing. So I'm not going to chase that anymore. So we have a sense of moving towards what the future has to offer instead of lamenting what the past has taken away or prevented. Ten of Wands and the King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody putting down a burden, reaching the end of the rope, if you will. That's maybe a little bit of like a brutal way to say it, but it's like, you know what? I did what I could. I put in all the energy I had or all of the love, and it wasn't enough to make that canoe go straight forward or like actually make progress. Because with the King of Cups in the reverse, there's somebody here that was unwilling to meet me halfway or didn't want to be emotionally available. So, doodles. That's right. All right. This is the truth is. Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Amy. Hello, Mark. How we doing? What's up, William? Hello, Chooch. What's going on? Ice, everyone, is Tiana. You might have to explain the name change, girl. It's because it's almost winter. Hello there, WJ. How we doing today? All right, what else do we have? All right, I said I was being kind of like direct or blunt, but this card, I mean, it is called like the truth is, right? This oracle. I'm sorry, there's one of my hairs in here. My hair goes everywhere, okay? Wasting time. I mean, it's kind of brutal, but the one you love is afraid to commit. So this High Priestess is saying, if you're not going to commit, if you can't handle your emotions, King of Cups in the reverse, and, we've got this clock here, it looks like the High Priestess is saying, okay, well, I guess time's up. Situationship, just having fun, no commitment. Spirit's a little bit brutal. This High Priestess doesn't want to waste any more time. If you're not willing to commit or if you're not willing to meet me halfway, then I'm going to have to make a change because I can't be the only person that makes this work, right? So we have double life and manipulation. So the person who's afraid of commitment, our King of Cups in the reverse, remember not to get too hung up on those genders, right? The person who resonates with the King of Cups in the reverse could be hiding what they do for work, where they go, who they're still in contact with, because we have the double life card coming out. They don't want anybody to know what they really do, or maybe they just don't really like the idea of somebody having like that entitlement or like I expect to know where you are. So this person does leverage manipulation to try to keep people at a distance because they don't really want anyone to know exactly who they are or what they're doing. For some of you, this is a third party situation, but I don't feel like that's for everyone. Some people just have a lot to hide in terms of their background or their past, or maybe they're just afraid of actually showing you who they truly are. Hello there, Claudia. How are you doing? That's a good question, Jess. All right. We're going to go with the Kipper. Let's see what else we've got for you. Mature man in the reverse. I'm telling you, Spirit is not messing around. Like, I said what I said. So basically, when this high priestess has this moment of clarity and acknowledges this person has not been giving the attention or the effort that I deserve, they decide to let go of or like release this burden, right? Let go of this obsession. And it could be inspired by or right before this gift or this blessing comes in. And I feel like this is a person because we have this lust card, right? So we have this high priestess being kind of like reminded you might have lost hope over a particular situation or a person or a connection, but there's something else that would maybe make you happy or make you smile. So let's not forget that. Very like Five of Cups in the reverse, right? Because Five of Cups in the upright, this is being so focused on what happened in the past that you don't realize there's still two cups that are upright, even though there are three that are spilt. So I think we have a high priestess that is turning and, curious about the future instead of so focused on the past. What else do we have? Two of Pentacles, a decision. What card was I just explaining to you guys? Five of Cups came out in the reverse just now. Okay. Look, there's a decision that somebody has to make regarding communication, regarding effort. And I do feel like this is our high priestess saying, I don't want to be so focused on the past that I'm willing to lose out on an opportunity with somebody that's right in front of me, right? So I do feel like there is a spark, there is some chemistry, there is an attraction to somebody new, and it's exciting for this high priestess because they've been very focused on somebody in particular. Five of Wands in the reverse, Sun in the reverse, and the Four of Wands. I love this. So we have a moment of contemplation, a realization, some clarity, right? For this high priestess, finally looking more to the future instead of being so focused on the past. And with the Four of Wands, that's what brings in a new chapter or enables this person to move to that next level in terms of love. So if you decide to tell the universe, I'm not interested in that kind of connection anymore, then the universe is like, oh, so you're ready for the next level. Noted. It looks like there is a love interest that this high priestess comes across because they decide they no longer want to be stuck in this sun in reverse. They are ready to be happy. They are ready to consider something else or find hope, faith elsewhere, right? Hello there, Drew. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Oh, it's probably because this thing fell a little bit. Normally it's sitting straight up. It's probably going to fall a little bit more at some point. I'll try to fix it, you guys. I do kind of want to like clean up the table, do a little refresh. So we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Devil with the Four of Swords. I realize now that I have maybe spent too much time trying to communicate to somebody who wasn't willing to listen to me. Spent too much time trying to get someone to communicate back that really just kind of liked to keep me in a situation where I was obsessed or trying to figure out a way to get to them. But if somebody really loves me, they wouldn't keep me over here on a back burner wondering what's going on, right? They would want to actually include me in their social circle or in their life. So with the Four of Swords, we have somebody that realizes, okay, you want to be by yourself? You can be by yourself. You don't want me. I don't know if you want someone else. Okay, that's fine. But you don't want me. So if you don't want me, I'm going to go find somebody who does want me. This is deciding to no longer be the only sustenance that keeps a connection alive, right? Strength in the reverse, Hermit, Queen of Pentacles. So even though it makes this high priestess feel like they are cutting out a piece of them, even though it's not easy for this high priestess to turn their back or let go of this hope that they had with the hermit, they feel like they understand enough about the situation to make the right decision. And that decision is to move on alone or to move on towards a different future. Let go of that attachment to a very particular outcome. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like there is somebody here that sees them like right around the corner as an ideal partner. So I don't feel like it takes very long after the high priestess does this pivot for somebody else to take notice. We're going to go with the kitty cats. This is the Pause Tarot. Hello, Top Channel, guys. Hello, Pharaoh. How are we doing tonight? Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. I love it. All right, what else do we have? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Cups. So there is, with the Knight of Pentacles, there is like a slow tempo, right? This is something that takes forever. This high priestess has gotten used to waiting for somebody to come back, right? It's like they default to waiting. So when they turn the corner or when they wake up that next day And then, go pick up their morning coffee or whatever, and they run into somebody who is like 10 out of 10. It's a little bit shocking. I feel like this is very quick. So, shower, brush your teeth, make sure you're looking cute, High Priestess, because somebody's going to find you real cute, okay? You're going to meet somebody very quickly. Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at it, he's a dartboard. Oh, these cards are so amazing. So look, I'm going to warn you right now, this person who is not willing to commit to you is going to feel like you are cheating on them. The one who won't talk to you, they're going to feel like you're cheating on them because you find somebody new. And I'm just going to tell you right now, that's probably why we have the manipulation card. Because if you are not in an exclusive relationship, you can't be cheated on, my friend. It's just not a thing, okay? We were on a break. Shit. So you might get somebody who's a little bit uppity, who might get a little bit irritated because how dare you move on from me? I'm sorry. I was watching Charlotte Dobre earlier. She likes to go into that accent, so it's in my head. But look, if you want to be with somebody, then be with somebody. If you don't, and you don't commit to them, and they move on to someone else, that's how it goes. You did not commit to them. Do not be over here making them feel bad about moving on when you didn't really want to commit to them in the first place. That is a decision that you made, and those are the consequences of your own actions. So, if you want something, it is your responsibility to go get it or to say yes or to whatever, right? Don't be expecting other people to be doing your stuff for you. Okay? Hello there, RT. How you doing? You never met a brave woman? Well, hello. My name's Carmen. How's it going? I'm brave. Mm-hmm. Definitely some brave women in this collective. Yeah, I could see that, dude. How's it going, Realm of Bedlam? I do love that name. All right, what else do we have? Oh, look. This is Spirit saying, yep, Carmen is brave. Just kidding. All right, so we got the Ace of Swords and the Hermit in the reverse. Interesting because we just had the Hermit in the upright. Keep in mind, this is clarifying our High Priestess, whereas we have the King of Cups on this very last row. So the Hermit in the reverse is the person who's missing out on the High Priestess. This person has been avoiding a truth. This person has been trying to ignore, distract. Maybe they're really busy with work. Maybe they're trying to I don't know, hang out with new people. They're doing whatever they can to not have to learn this lesson because it challenges them in some way. But when they realize that you're not willing to slow down your own learning or your own development, your own pursuit of happiness, this is a jolt for them. This makes them go, huh? Wait, you weren't, what? I didn't think you would do that. Why? What are you doing? Come back. What's your costume now? I gotta know. I wanna know. All right, what else do we have? We've got the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups in the reverse. It's a lot of water energy over on this side. I feel like when you meet this new person, it makes you excited in a way that you haven't been in a very long time. So if you've been in a long relationship or if you've been dealing with a situationship for a long time and you had kind of lost that interest, maybe you understood that there were people that were attractive out there. You just didn't feel like it really mattered. You're going to all of a sudden be like, ooh, who's that over there? Yeah, like, ooh. There's an interest in other people from a romantic or a physical standpoint that is like renewed or refreshed. It might have been dormant for a while, but it's back. I'm sorry, I should have brushed my hair. Ooh, okay. What else do we have? Bring your floaties. We got Judgment. Look at how cute he is. He's like, I got this little trumpet. I'm going to play it. When I play it, you're supposed to do stuff, okay, you guys? Oh, not the poo on the carpet. Peggy, it's the poo on the carpet. All right. So here's the deal. The person from your past, the person who did not want to commit, is faced with the truth of the situation. It is no longer deniable. Hello there, archetype. How are you doing? No longer deniable. The poo is right on the carpet. Everybody's looking at it. This is kind of a do or die moment, okay? This is the King of Cups in the reverse has to decide, are you going to say anything or not? And quite frankly, for some of you, it's already too late. I'm sorry to be that blunt, but I do feel like it's going to prompt this person to speak up, probably for the large majority of you. It's about whether or not this person's actually learned what they needed to, because I don't want this High Priestess getting, stuck again or caught up on a false promise. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Sun in the reverse. I don't know. I got to be honest. It feels to me like this High Priestess sees that there is a real, genuine interest from somebody who does want to have a committed relationship. There's not like an argument over it, or there's not it feels like I'm pulling teeth to try to get you to want to be in a relationship. Why would I want that kind of relationship? So it feels like this High Priestess looks at the situation as, I'm just like choosing between being unhappy or being in a relationship that I would like. So it feels very like cut and dry or black and white. This High Priestess is like, okay, well, I think I'm going to go with the person who makes me feel like they want me or like they want to be around me. This is the Romance Angels Oracle. Hello there, Carol. How are you doing? I mean, they're pretty awesome, aren't they, dude? I'll use them for your reading. All right, so we've got This Could Be the One and Healing Family Issues. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So letting go of issues from the past or maybe bad examples you've had in terms of relationships enables you to have this almost like expectation that things will go well. There's something about this new person that helps you to feel like you're safe, or like this person's just going to be honest with you. You don't have to really be like second guessing all the time. So I do feel like when you meet this person, it might feel almost like a little bit expedited because you do feel comfortable with them. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we have the Retreat card. I feel like this is saying when you make your decision, you might need a little bit of time away from others. Because it does kind of feel like this high priestess is going to choose the new person. And if that's true, you could also have a like not so happy letter, text, phone call, whatever from this person from your past. So you might just want to kind of like, put the phone on silent or whatever. All right, let's get some additional information from the Fairy Godmother Oracle. Hello there, Lilith. How we doing? Hello, Nicholas. How are you doing? Do you like the cat ears? Is that what the emojis are for? Hello, Peggy. I was just referencing you because your favorite card came out. All right. What else do we have? We've got truthfulness. So I do feel like what really stands out about this new connection that you have is you don't really have to pressure somebody to be honest or let you in, right? It's something where it feels organic to just be yourself or let down your guard with this person because they do the same with you. And we have abandonment. There could be a need to address maybe with therapy or, art, something like that, a childhood issue dealing with abandonment or a romantic, like a relationship issue, right? Because we had healing family issues. So be mindful of that. That could be something that would help you avoid issues in your relationships. It does feel like you're about to get into a relationship. And we've got exertion. I love this card. It makes me think of Jamie Lee Curtis. I can't remember what movie it is. You know what I'm talking about though, right? Like she's in the like workout gear, getting it, teaching a class. Come on. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's not a fish called Wanda, is it? I don't know. Someone will know. Dirty Schmitz, no. It might be that. Is it Wanda? All right, cool. I haven't seen that in a really long time, but God, that was like such a crazy movie. And laughter. So for those of you where this retreat card really makes sense, where maybe you want to have like a little weekend getaway, or maybe if it's even just like an overnight or a day trip, I do feel like there's something here that you and the new person or the person you're getting into a relationship with is going to, it's like the connection gets stronger when you do something maybe outdoors. Maybe you literally are going to go on a canoe trip. Please tell me, because that was my analogy. That'd be hilarious. Maybe you're going to go on a bike ride. Maybe you're going to go horseback riding. But I feel like there's something here where it's almost like an exercise activity, but it's something that you both enjoy. Maybe you're walking the dogs. Okay. Go to the dog park. I love the dog park. But this is helpful for the connection. And there's something here about you making some really good memories. I'm not going to lie. Like there have been some times where I try to do something like this and then I make an ass of myself. I don't know, like I walk into a door or maybe I fall off of something. I'm kind of a clumsy person, right? If it's roller skating, I fall on my butt. But that's something where you can build good memories. So I see some sort of memory like that. It's very rom-com. Okay, you guys, I'm here for it. It's adorable. Look at you living your best life. You might be falling, but it's okay. You're falling in love. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? That's perfect, Hayden. All right, so we've got healing and self-worth. Look, the person from your past wasn't giving you the time of day because of their own insecurities. I want to remind you that how people treat you is not generally a reflection of how they actually view you, but most often how they view themselves, whether or not they think that they're worthy of you. So this departure from being kind of like obsessed or caught up on something from your past. This curiosity or desire for something new opens you up, and I feel like helps you to discover just how great you are because you see it through somebody else's eyes. I want to also just kind of underscore your confidence is your own. Do things that help you to feel good about yourself. If you have hobbies like roller skating, art, skateboarding, whatever it is, golfing, do those things that make you feel good about what you've achieved or how good you're getting, karate, things like that, because those are really healthy ways for you to get confidence that don't depend on how other people feel about you, right? Um, asterisk. If you're going to go into things like singing or art, just remember that there's a lot of competitive, not so great energy in there. And you want to be doing something because it's your passion and focus on what makes you happy from that. Don't hang your hat on what everyone else says about it, right? Because let me tell you, I'm an artist and there are plenty of people who think that I do it wrong. And that's okay with me because I'm not making it for them. Hello, Pearl. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you, Pharaoh. All right, we're going to get a few more cards for you. Let's see. This is the Energy Oracle. What else do we have? Angel of Balance and the Healer of the Ages. So there is a realization that you don't need this other person to tell you what happened or why you weren't good enough. What you realize is, oh, you know what? I can actually deal with this issue on my own. I can heal my own heartbreak. And once I reestablish that balance within my own life, I'm able to enjoy what life has to offer me because there is a blessing that is coming in for you, and the universe would like you to please enjoy it, right? So don't miss out on this opportunity. Remember that you have the ability to really make things easier for yourself by being committed to a positive mindset. Sometimes that means listening to different music or watching different shows. Maybe if you watch a lot of shows about people getting murdered all the time, it's a bad vibe. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love, that kind of stuff as much. Well, not maybe not as much as the next person, but like we got to be conscious about what it is that we're digesting every day, whether we're listening to it or watching it or whatever. Okay. Balance it out, do something. Watch a little Dustin Pointer or something. He's got those green flag videos. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.